What's going on, guys? This is EK1 Gaming here, and today's video we are bringing you some tactics and sort of a guide or a walkthrough of how to complete heroic control points. Now, a lot of people have been saying to me, oh, you're doing them solo, how are you doing them solo, what build are you using, etc. What can you do to make things easier for yourself? Now, the first thing I will say, the build I'm using is the Shredder AR build, which is on my channel, which I released last week, which has been actually received very, very well. I will put the link to that video in the description below. However, I have changed one item, and that's the secondary weapon to the sniper. Now, the sniper that I'm using, you're going to appear on the screen now, so you can take a look at the stats. So as you can see, I am using the White Death. This is a named marksman rifle. It has a total of 811.6 thousand damage, maxed out marksman rifle damage, and 137% headshot damage, which is also maxed out. The only thing I'd change on this is the talent. I have close and personal on here, but on a control point, sometimes you are up close and personal. I'd probably change that to something more damage-wise for range. So now let's get straight into it with 10 pieces of advice or tips on how to complete these heroic control points solo. Now, in this actual video, I complete this in around 10 minutes, but that also includes the control point, and 2 rogue agents appeared at the end, which you will see, and I killed both of them as well. So the control point on heroic and 2 rogue agents who are actually hard to kill. Killed them all in around 10 minutes. So tip number 1, call in reinforcements straight away. So preferably while you're on the edge of the point. So if there's a wall or something blocking the point, sometimes the actual the line around the control point, you can just step into it slightly to call in the reinforcements, and then just kind of make sure you're not in the middle of the control point when you do it, because they will all focus on you and start shooting you before you've even put the flare gun down. Now, point number 2, get high ground or enough cover. So it's really important to get high ground or enough cover so you can actually stay out of the way. Let the JTF do the rushing for you. The JTF actually help you quite a lot because they hit pretty hard. And when the NPCs are focused on them, it's because they are the main point of contact. So if you're sitting back, generally you won't be shot at or focused because you're not in sort of their line of fire. Now, tip 3. Use long distance weapons such as a sniper or a rifle to damage from afar. This pretty much links in with the previous tip of keeping high ground and enough cover. It's basically so you're not directly in their line of fire. You can sit back and relax and just pick off some shots. Now, number 4, select skills wisely. So a revive hive is probably a must in this. So make sure you equip yourself with a revive hive. The secondary skill, you can use like seekers or anything that's going to do some damage to the NPCs and maybe just sort of annoy them a little bit. Even a sniper turret, something along those lines that's going to actually do damage, but make sure you have that hive equipped. Now, number 5, have an exit strategy or a secondary position which is close by. Now, as you see, once you complete the first boss, you have to move to a different location because they will spawn behind you. So always have a secondary location in mind. Where are you going to go when you clear the first half? Make sure that's again got the cover and high ground if possible. And now tip number 6, target enemies. So pick off the rushers first, grenaders, the people that launch stuff at you, kill those first so you're not having to keep rolling around out of cover because they're throwing grenades or they're hitting you with sticky bombs or seeker mines, etc. So just pick those off first. The mechanics or engineers, you need to really kill them first because they will start sending drones and everything else after you. Number 7, heal when you can. Do not let your health go low. So if you're missing, I'd say anything more than like two-thirds of your armor, I would actually just do a med kit or do an armor kit just to make sure that your armor is up there. Of course, if you're using the build I'm using, you're going to get bonus armor for every kill that you make. And also for using a armor kit, you're going to get 30% more bonus armor with the gunner specialization. Now, tip number 8, watch the minimap for enemies spawning behind you, because sometimes they do spawn behind you, okay? Especially halfway through, it sort of flips the map and they spawn the opposite direction. However, you'll also find that some rushers or some NPCs will be very confident and literally climb up behind you, and you might be focusing on the boss or something like that. So keep an eye on the minimap and just look for those red marks. Even if you have to take your eye off a target for a second, go back into cover, have a look to make sure that you have no company up on that ledge or wherever you are in the control point. Now, number 9 is take your time. It's not a race, okay? Now, I wasn't purposely trying to do this in under like 10 minutes. I wasn't purposely doing that at all. I was literally taking my time, relaxing, and just pinging off the shots with the sniper, then switching to the AR to do some damage with that too. And last but not least, number 10, enjoy the rewards, but don't expect a lot, because you do not get miracle rewards from doing these control points. It's RNG still. Literally, you could do this and not get any god roll gear, or you could do this and get some really good god roll gear. But just don't expect anything from it. Don't be disheartened. Just keep going, especially now with seasons here. You're going to need to do the new manhunt task, which actually allows you to do the control points. And I'm doing them all on heroic. I'm literally at Roosevelt Island right now, ready to do that, which I'm going to be doing tomorrow on live stream for my birthday. So yeah, so pretty much take your time, enjoy this. I hope this video has given you some tips that you can take away and adapt and use in your gameplay to be able to combat these. As you can see now, I'm taking down 2 rogue agents who actually are really hard to kill. If you've come across these rogue agents, they are hard to kill. Again, don't expect miracle rewards, because I got absolutely nothing for killing these. So I did obviously drop stuff, but there was nothing worth even picking up. I dismantled every part apart from a crimson weapon skin, I believe I got. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Do not forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you are new, and that notification bell to keep notified of all of my uploads. And guys, I'll see you all in the next video.